on, guys? I know this is probably a familiar sight to you. I finally got the Turbo Busa back out. I have the fairing on it and it's cut and everything, as you can see there. It's still blue. I haven't painted it yet, but I wanted to get it out and do some testing on it. I've got the air shifter, I think, worked out. I did some tests on it. Not full throttle yet, but it was working fine. I've got my buddy Brian on the H2 with the stretch, and we're gonna get some smackdowns for you. Turbo Busa versus H2. He started a channel and he's starting to post now, so I'll link him down in the description. Definitely go check his stuff out. He's always out with me, so if you want to see those videos of me stomping him, just go check his channel out. You'll see all that good stuff. But we're gonna try to get some runs in. I don't know what mile an hour works best for this bike yet, so I'm gonna try first gear. He's gonna be in second gear because that thing is geared so short right now. This thing is geared so long, it just works out better. So we're gonna try to get some 40 or 60 mile an hour head, see what it does. Hopefully the air shifter works. I'm really hoping so. Again, this bike makes 254 wheel horsepower. The H2 makes 240 wheel horsepower. So before we actually start going and doing these hits, don't cheat. Go down in the comments. Let me know which one you think's gonna win. I think the H2 is probably gonna take it. That's my opinion. But I got Brian on the H2 and he hasn't even ridden it with the stretch yet, so there's a little bit of an advantage there. We'll see how it works out. See if we can get some open road here, and we'll do some test hits with it. Think we're good to do a hit? I was just testing to see if it works. Air shifter works, boys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dead nuts, boys, dead nuts. I was short shifting a little bit too. Ain't it freaking fast, dude? Dude, you nail that thing, it's just gone. It's gone. I told you it's stupid. How's she feel? You like it? She feel a little faster than that R1 you're used to? That thing's bananas, ain't it? Oh yeah, she's outrageous. It's outrageous. I mean, that thing looks phenomenal too, dude. With that stretch, she's really dirty, but God, that thing looks good. That was second gear H2, first gear Busa. I was shifting at 11. I think it goes to 12. There's just so much stuff going on that, you know, I mean, I got to get used to the bike still. I only did 3 shifts, and I think it drained the entire tank. So I don't know. I don't know if I may need to get a different tank. Either that, or I've got to switch to keep it airing up. Maybe I'll put that on so that it turns the pump on while I'm doing shifts and keeps giving me air. Yeah, right before the hit, maybe turn the pump on. I don't know. I've never had an air shifter. I don't know if that's bad for it. I don't know. This thing is rowdy. This thing is rowdy. I mean, that was first gear, dead hook, go. No wheelie. I didn't think it would be dead even with that thing. Now that we both had a little bit of time to play around, we'll see if we can get another hit, get the shift points down, and see if it makes a difference. Because, I mean, another 1,000 RPM on this bike, who knows, it could be making another 20 horsepower. Get in that fast lane. Ready? These things are so close in speed. The H2 was nudged out on me a little there. I don't have my riding boots on, and my foot was on fire from that side exit exhaust. Holy crap. Give me some of that, boy. That thing is a monster. It's a monster. What gear were you in? No, I meet at the top. Oh, you were in 6th? I think I was ending in 4th gear. You at the very top of 6th? So you were out of room. You were out of gearing completely. You were 14,000 RPM. So that was it. That's all she wrote. That's all the H2 has on top end. We need to re-gear this thing. We need to get a little more top end out of her. What mile an hour was it? I'm just trying to hold on. I don't know what to do with my hands. Oh, these things are both monsters, man. Guys, new development. The fairing is still on the bike. That's a victory for Joesty. We made it work. This side exit exhaust is so hot when you have regular shoes. Oh my God. Dude, that thing with another, 70, 80 horsepower would just be retarded. I mean, I don't even know. You would have to be out at like 10 over. Well, my Cena died. That kind of sucks. But those were some good hits, man. These things are so even. I didn't think that. I thought one would at least nose out the other one more than that. That's pretty much down to whoever gets the hit first and how high up we go. If we go up too high, I would have came around that H2, but you know, I feel bad beating up on my own bike because I know the gearing. I mean, this bike's geared to like 230, 235 right now. Keep that in mind. This bike is geared extremely high because it was made for mile racing. So my speedo may say 170, but really it's probably closer to 190. That makes me real happy. That means that bike is a lot faster. A lot faster. Now when we go out to this big meetup for the H2s, it's going to be like, which bike you want to ride? It doesn't matter. They're just as fast as the other one. Busa's definitely more comfortable, but man, that side exhaust, dude, without riding boots, she's a scorching. It's kind of like having a really fast lazy boy you just take down the street. This thing's so comfy. That kind of sucks. My Cena died, so I can't talk to them to set up these races, so we're going to have to do like, you know, hand signals, like I'll do a smoke signal. Well, we did some modifications to the fairing and it's staying on. I put some bolts in it, so that's all taken care of. I got to pull it apart and paint it. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that before the H2 meet or not. I'm taking both bikes with me to the H2 meet, so there'll be plenty of racing coming from that. I promise you guys, I will not disappoint from that meet. I'm meeting up with 650E. I'm meeting up with Damon. I think I'm meeting up with Mustang Dame, I would assume is going to be there. All the fast H2s, and I want some dang redemption. I'm bringing more firepower. I'm still going to be outgunned, so hopefully we can take them down. I don't know. I'm going to have to take them down off the hit, and they're going to have to run me down or something, because if it's dead even off the hit, it's just not happening. Mustang Dame is putting a stretch kit on his bike, so there went my only chance at beating him because he was stock wheelbase, 320 wheel horsepower. This thing's going to be wild when I turn it up. I wish I had enough time to get it tuned before the meet, but I don't think I will either. Nobody's around me. I'm going to have to drive, you know, 5+ hours to get it tuned. But once this thing's 300+ wheel, whoo, night-night, H2, night-night. It's over. That's all she wrote. But yeah, that thing looks phenomenal with the stretch, I think. I don't even think I'm going to lower it more than that. I think it's low enough. Alright guys, I think we're going to stop off, grab a bite to eat. I'll see if he wants to switch bikes, and then we'll get back out, see if a rider makes any difference on the switch. But man, these things are so close. I don't know if it will. Like I'm lighter, so if anything, the H2 may be a little bit faster. We'll see if that makes a difference, though. Alright guys, we just went and got some burgers and stuff. Did a little bit of a rider swap. Brian's on the Busa now. As you can see, that fairing is still blue. Looks pretty nice like that. But yeah, we did a little rider swap, so see how this race is fair with me on the H2, him on the Busa. I mean, if anything, I think it's going to work out in the H2's favor. I don't really think the Busa is going to take it until like 180, and then after that the Busa will start pulling away because it's going to run out of gearing on the H2. But I mean, the Busa is no slouch even off the line, dude. Even hitting it in first gear, it doesn't lift or do anything. Just hammers and goes, just like the H2. I'm I'll tell you one thing though, this bike feels way smaller than the Busa, just feeling wise. The throttle's way touchier. I mean, that thing's just like a Cadillac going down the road. Alright, let's see what she's got. Well, the H2 yanked it there. I don't know what's going on with him because my Cena died, so I don't know. Something may have happened there, but it should have been a lot closer than that. I don't know what happened. Maybe he just didn't get a good hit. See if we can get another one out here before we get off the highway. What happened?
The exhaust is so hot on my foot. I thought my shit was on fire. Up there like this.
I had to let out because we were turning in, but man, that was pretty freaking close. I freaking kind of screwed it up going from first to second. I didn't click it all the way into second. Have my regular shoes on, makes it a little harder. Right around him. Right around him. I just don't think he has enough seat time on that bike, to be honest with you. The rolls were swapped. I didn't have any problem keeping up with the H2. But I mean, that's a harder bike to ride than this one with the stretch, in my opinion. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that he wasn't hammering on this thing. So we're gonna get out and do some more testing. Don't you guys worry, we will, I promise. This was just kind of like a get out, test the bikes, do little shakedown runs. So, you know, as always, like and subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think. Let me know if you thought that's the way it would come out. I mean, today I'm gonna give it to the H2 because it has more victories, but they were dang close. I didn't think it'd be that close. Till next time, boys.